Toro. A very good afternoon from Mama Toro, Glasgow, Scotland, Mama Toro's kitchen. So this thought just came to me as I was walking down the road. And one thing about life is that there will come a time in your life. Things could be going so well for you. Everything is running according to plan. If it is a car, the engine is well serviced, it's oiled, and everything is just flowing smoothly. And then suddenly you come to a point in your life where you hit a roadblock. And then you suddenly freeze. You've been on adrenaline for so long, you've been running, and then you suddenly freeze. And you're sitting there thinking that this moment is not going to last for long. It might just take some weeks. You know, if it's a job, the job ended, and you thought to yourself that, you know what, with all the experiences that you have, with all the education that you have, and your beefed up CV, you're going to get a job next month or 2 months later or 3 months later, and then it's just not happening. And then you don't even know what to do with yourself. Suddenly it throws you in a state of confusion and pandemonium, because life happens, people. Life does happen. And looking back, I've been through such an experience in the year 2013. Between 2013 and I think 2018, I got a bit of a break in 2015 when I got a small contract at the UN. But these things happen, a consultancy. So in between the moment that you freeze in time, God will definitely open a small window of opportunity for you, just to show you that I'm still with you. You know, He's not fully abandoned you. And the funny thing is that this could actually happen at a time in your life when you are in prayer mode. You know, those times when you are praying, you are fasting, you're in worship mode 24/7, and then this happens and you're like, what is going on? Unbelievable. So that happens, but there'll be that breather, you know. With God, He will never let you fall completely. He will always, always, always give you breathing space. So when these periods happen, consider that it is a time for you to rejuvenate. It's a time for you to heal. It's a time for you to reconnect with yourself and with God. Because when we are so busy, we forget, you know, our focus, our attention is so much on other things that we tend to forget ourselves and God. But then, so that's just a precious time for you to just withdraw back into yourself and go back. Start all over again. Press pause. No, never stop. Just press pause, rewind, flashback, and it's amazing. It's amazing. But when you're going through those times, you actually feel that situations is not going to change, and these things, whatever is going on in your life, could actually take time. It could take even years, because God does answer prayers, but some prayers that are no, and when it's a yes, it could also take time. So Mama Toro, if you're going through that period in time when you have been called to stop what you're doing, to stop your regular life, to stop, you know, whatever it is that you've been so busy with, to stop and sit down, appreciate that time. Because we all know that these times will end. You know, problems will come to an end. You will never ever be put in a position where the problems are continuous. A time will come when you will get a breather. So take your time to reconnect with yourself, to pause, to enjoy the things around you, to enjoy the simplicity of life, to enjoy the simplicity of just being, of being able to breathe, of being able to walk, of being able to eat, of being able to see the birds fly, to hear the birds singing, you know, to look at nature, to walk through nature. Whatever it is that you can do to connect with yourself, I'm Mama Toro, those times will surely come to an end. Because I tell you from experience that God does answer prayers, and your time and your break is coming. It's coming. It might not look like it, but it is coming, and it will come. And when that time comes, you will not even believe how you went through that difficult period in your life, and you survived. And you walked through that fire, that storm, and you came out alive, shining, full of life, and ready to take on life from a very, very different angle. Because for sure, I promise you, difficult times will change you. You'll never be the same person you were before you walked through that storm. Matter of afternoons, because God will surely do it for you. He's done it for so many people. He's done it over and over again, and you are not an exemption. Keep praying, keep connecting, keep doing whatever it is that you need to do to stay sane during this period, because when that period comes to an end, it will better find you healthy, whole, and ready to take on the world again. Mama Tara's Kitchen, Oriti.